Hello everyone and welcome back. With summer almost here, I've been feeling inspired to start to crochet or even maybe knit again, and I wanted to share a few projects that are currently on the top of my list for this upcoming season. I feel like summer crochet is such a different vibe compared to winter projects because everything feels lighter and brighter, a little bit more playful, and I've been outside a lot. So I'm gravitating towards sort of summer colors, breathable yarns, so let me know if you have great suggestions for those, and pieces that are actually wearable for those different temperatures. So today I'm sharing the crochet projects that I'm going to hope to make this summer, including a tote bag, a cardigan that I'm still working on for a birthday gift, and some sort of ombre top that I'm excited to figure out because I have the yarn in my stash. And then maybe even a hat if I find some extra time on airplanes. So first up is a crochet tote bag because honestly, summer and tote bags just kind of go together. And I've been seeing so many cute handbag totes lately, especially those that are slightly oversized, that have a bit of a relaxed shape, but a good kind of definition. Things that you can use for literally anything, sort of grocery runs, bookstores, farmer markets, beach days, visits to the gym, kind of all of it. And I really want mine to feel practical, but still kind of stylish. And so I'm imagining something kind of neutral with a pop of color or a bit of a stripe detail. And I don't want a complicated bag, but I'd like it to have a little bit of texture. And again, some kind of hemp yarn that is going to be practical and give it some structure without making it too stiff, or too soft. So the best part about working on a tote bag is I'm kind of told it will work up pretty quickly compared to other projects, and it kind of feels like the perfect project to kick off kind of crocheting something for summer, something I can sit outside and do. And I do love projects that I can use every day, and so there's something satisfying about carrying something around that's handmade and kind of knowing I created it myself. So the big trick with my tote plan is most large tote bags, when I kind of do some research, are like 14 by 16. But I really do need to create something because I drive a Vespa and it barely fits my laptop. So I need something that will go in the back when I take out my helmet. So again, I'm looking for something that's large, easy to shape, practical, and give me some ideas or suggestions if you've made some lovely tote bags. Now, another part of this project is I do have a bag that I created that has completely stretched out. So I'm thinking I might kind of undo, redo, and turn this into a kind of couch cushiony kind of pocket holder to go over the edge of an outdoor kind of bench seat that you could dump your cell phones and different kind of practical things in, like my crochet hooks, so I don't lose them outside. So I do love the bag. This is one of the bags I've actually made because I've not made a lot of them. And so I might make a smaller one for evenings out, but I do think I'm going to repurpose it. And I'd also like to think about something to carry my laptop in. So I've got lots of bag ideas on my board. Now, the birthday cardigan is something that I was starting in the spring. So I got a specific birthday request for someone who has a birthday in July, and they wanted a version of the Doverport cardigan, but this is the shorter kind of crop version. And so this is something that I have started. I haven't got very far with it, and I do need to finish it for an early July birthday. So it is coming out. I did start the cardigan across the bottom ribbing, and the person is an extra large normally in crochet patterns, and it turned out to be huge. So based on where this is sort of sitting in the picture on the waist, And so I do have some lovely yarn, but I am kind of bouncing back and forth between sizing, because every time the birthday person drops by, I kind of have a quick test. I should just take all their measurements so it makes it much easier. But the waist sort of version was too large, and it worked out that it was the large size, not the extra large size. So then I started lidding for the large, but when I got to the front, then it was too short. So the panel for the first part of the front is about 2 inches too short. So I keep bouncing around, but I do need to get this project sorted out. Now, this next one is a bit of a request because it involves some yarn I've had in my stash, and I was planning to do something with this for a summer project. It's a lovely soft yarn, which is what got me to pick it up because I didn't react to it. And I do love blue, and I like the ombre, and it does fade to a nice white. So in my head, I think when I grabbed this, I was thinking a wearable, but I'm open to any wonderful project ideas that you think would look great in this ombre yarn. Not enough for a blanket, but certainly enough for a larger wearable. And I'm not sure if it's very breathable or washable. So if you have feedback on the yarn or again ideas, please leave them in the comments below. When I look at my kind of boards to see all of the different ideas, I noted in the spring that I really don't have any crochet or knit tank tops, and some of mine have worn out. So I did do, of course, a Ravelry yarn search on this, didn't come up with any kind of ideas, but I liked this tank top. I also kind of like the idea of a kind of solid tank top that goes then down into something maybe more lacy. So any kind of top that does that doesn't necessarily have to be a tank top. I'm exploring ideas as I think it through on that one. I do have enough that I could do another kind of interesting vest as a layering piece. And again, the inspiration I'm seeing, you know, a lot of things that are kind of going from solid to lacy. So that might be an idea as well. And in the spring, I did ask if you do have ideas for kind of smaller stash, because I do have to go pick up from our charity project group a number of bits and pieces of yarns, and I'm looking for ideas of what I could make so that they could sell them at their kind of biannual charity sale to raise funds for different charities. So if you have ideas for that, again, please send them or leave them in the comments below. We'd love to hear of anything that you think might be very useful. And again, it will be a really wide range of yarns and colors. And then if I do have time, I'm still sitting on some of the stash that is cotton, and I made some experimental hats on planes. So of course, I'm always interested in figuring out great hat patterns. I might make some more. And again, always helpful if you can send me your ideas of hats that have turned out really, really well. I need something that's going to come down a little bit longer. So thanks again for watching, your subscriptions as we try and grow our channel, and we're donating again all of our proceeds to charity. So greatly appreciate, and give us a thumbs up or thumbs down as well.